American Pickers update. Fritz has huge breakthrough amid stroke. Hello everyone, my name is Alana B. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Up after suffering a stroke in 2022, American Pickers Fritz has made significant progress in his recuperation. Since the announcement of Frank's stroke last summer, fans have been anxiously observing and waiting. He was a popular favorite prior to leaving American Pickers, and his departure was greatly missed. Frank's most devoted admirers have been clamoring for updates as he has been recuperating from the medical crisis for the past year. They have finally received the update they had been waiting for from someone close to Frank. Continue reading to learn more about Frank's stroke recovery. It was announced in August 2022 that Fritz will be placed under conservatorship. The court system has the authority to establish a conservatorship when an individual lacks the mental or physical capacity to take care of themselves. This gives a conservator the authority to decide on the disabled person's financial and legal matters, to make choices on the care and continuation of the individual in need of assistance. A guardian is frequently appointed. The conservatorship was created in Frank's case to assist him in coping with the consequences of his stroke. Bank is the conservator, and his close friend Chris Davis serves as his guardian. Concerned parties believed that Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired, according to court documents submitted to create the conservatorship, that he lacks the capacity to decide, express, or execute critical choices pertaining to his personal financial matters. The conservatorship was therefore necessary to avoid immediate harm to him, they stated. Chris and Frank's conservator have been coordinating Frank's care for the past year, and they have given him the steps he needs to get better. A close friend of Fritz has now given an encouraging update on his health in an exclusive conversation with The Sun. Frank keeps getting better every day, the anonymous pal told the site. After a stroke, you're never completely recovered, but he's doing well. He knows what's happening. They also said, you could sit here and have a conversation with him if he were currently seated. He is the same Frank as before. Frank was confined to a wheelchair in the immediate aftermath of the stroke. According to the buddy, he has regained some mobility during the past year, but he will always require a wheelchair to travel great distances. They also mentioned that Frank's right side was affected by his stroke. Additionally, he keeps getting outpatient treatment services throughout his protracted recuperation. However, instead of losing his moment in the sun, he chose to stay away from AP. Frank is relishing being totally out of the limelight, according to the acquaintance. Fans who are concerned that Frank might no longer be kind should not worry. He's a happy guy, and his sense of humor is there, the friend continued. Are you happy with Fritz's health update? And do you think he'll ever come back to American Pickers? Please share your opinions in the comments section, and watch the History Channel's American Pickers. American Pickers update. Fritz has huge breakthrough amid stroke. You won't believe what happens next. Fritz, the beloved star of American Pickers, has been through some serious health struggles recently. After suffering a stroke, many fans were left wondering if they would ever see the sharp-eyed picker return to the show. But what if we told you that Frank is making a huge breakthrough in his recovery? You won't believe the latest developments, and trust us, you're going to want to know everything about it. The shocking stroke news that had fans worried. If you've been following American Pickers over the years, you know Fritz as the no-nonsense, detail-oriented picker who has always been by Mike Wolf's side on their treasure-hunting adventures. Together, they've unearthed some of the most incredible historical finds. But behind the scenes, Frank was going through a personal battle that left fans heartbroken. Back in mid-2022, news broke that Frank had suffered a debilitating stroke that left him unable to speak or move as he once could. The health scare shocked fans and sent waves of concern through the American Pickers community. Frank's absence from the show sparked questions, and many people were wondering if he would ever recover enough to return to the cameras. Frank Fritz's miraculous recovery. Despite the odds, what you need Frank has been fighting back with every ounce of strength. His doctors and team of specialists have been amazed at his resilience and determination to regain his health. But it's not just the medical experts who are impressed. Frank's recovery has left fans in awe. In recent months, Frank's breakthrough has been nothing short of miraculous. Sources close to Frank say he has shown incredible progress, both physically and mentally. Not only has he regained the ability to speak, but his motor skills have also been improving. Frank's strength is returning, and he's now able to take small steps towards his old self. But this is just the beginning of his journey back to the world of American Pickers. What's next for Frank Fritz and American Pickers fans? So, what does this mean for American Pickers fans? Is Frank going to return to the show? As of now, it's still unclear whether Frank will make a full-time return to the series. However, insiders have hinted at a potential guest appearance or even a special segment focusing on Frank's recovery journey. Could we see Frank back on the road hunting for antiques once again? The fans sure hope so. The exciting news comes at a time when American Pickers is also facing some major changes. With the show's format evolving over the years, there's been speculation about whether Frank will rejoin the crew or if new members will take on a larger role. But one thing is for certain, Frank's fans are eagerly awaiting any update on his future with the show. Frank Fritz's health battle inspires thousands. Frank Fritz's journey has become a source of inspiration for many who are going through similar health battles. His story proves that with hard work, determination, and a little bit of luck, anyone can overcome the toughest obstacles. Whether he's making a full recovery or simply finding new ways to cope with his stroke's effects, Frank's story reminds us that there's always hope, no matter the circumstances. Frank has also been incredibly open about his struggles, sharing personal updates with fans through social media. His transparency has earned him even more support from the American Pickers fan base, who have rallied behind him during this difficult time. Frank has expressed gratitude for the outpouring of love and well wishes, and he's been using his platform to encourage others who may be going through similar health challenges. Frank Fritz's return to the spotlight. When will he be back? As of now, fans are still holding their breath to see if Frank will make a return to American Pickers in a more permanent capacity. His breakthrough recovery is giving fans hope that we might see the star picker back on the show in some form in the near future. Until then, viewers can rest assured that Frank Fritz is still fighting to get back on his feet, and his journey will undoubtedly inspire millions. Whether or not he returns to the show, one thing is certain. Frank's legacy on American Pickers is secure, and he will always be remembered as one of the most passionate and dedicated stars to ever grace the screen. Stay tuned, because this recovery story is far from over. Frank Fritz's next chapter is bound to be one for the books. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, American Pickers 24, and stay with us.